Live from New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Last game for the Pelicans, they ended up losing to the Charlotte Hornets. White, good. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And it's sent back by White. From deep, George. And the Warriors, another 3.
3 points.
Line him up and knock him down. You know PG is good to drill a handful of threes when he steps on the floor.
Pass to Fears. To stop the run. Goes back up. Draymond Green pulls it in.
0 for 3 from the field. The offense is still trying to find its bearings.
And Paul George, good for the 3. George has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Pelicans still look like they're getting going. 11-point game. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Inside, the kick out to Williams. They get it back from past the arc. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Reza Shea in the corner. Paul George with the steal. Outside, White. And again, no good by Golden State.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Hey, who got you?
Now, Reza Shea. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Spear. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building.
Oh! How about that slam?
Whoa! Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back over to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Reza Shea. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on George.
Yeah, if you give Reza Shea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Warriors leading by 8. Williams looking around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Reza Shea in the corner. Over George. Here's Nisi. Pass to Reza Shea. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Williams. Second chance shot. And Ivy lays it up and in.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Now Green. Williams with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Fears with it. And slam dunk by Fears.
Oh, he's just flexing his muscles on that slam.
Oh, he wanted these people to hear that one. Right side George. Outside White. There's the pick. From downtown, Nisi grabs the rebound. Pelicans trailed by 5. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Over in the corner, Williams. George looking around. Green, the screen. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Ivy. And easy 2 points on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Substitution on the court.
They get a hand on it. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Warriors. And it was from three-point range.
Warriors, 18.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
To the paint, and stolen by Harris. Here's Black. Second shot opportunity. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Back to Curry. And the Warriors, another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Black in the post. He has 5. And it's Curry with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. New Orleans making a switch here. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills him. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Lets it go with a three. Here's Black, driving to the basket.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Grimes.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First team foul.
Warriors leading by 3. Here's Curry with the three. Steph, perfection from the arc. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
And now a 9-point Warrior lead. Here's Arenas, and it's Arenas with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Outside Curry. Lets the three fly, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Arenas. Pass to Harris. Outside for Arenas.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. No good that time. And Curry has it in the corner. Fontecchio sets a screen. And it's Stephen Curry with a three.
Timeout.
Curry's got 20 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So for the Pelicans trailed by 12. Now Fears. He has 6. Pass to Misi. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Curry can't get it to go. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And slam dunk by Fear.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
To the inside. Misi. And Misi throws it down.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And so George will bring it up for Golden State. Here's White. Misses the three. Pelicans trailed by 11. 16 seconds left in the first half of the game. A nice shot by Pierce.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside, Green. Out to White. It's George on the wing. No good on the three. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Fears with it. Pass to Ivy. Now Messi. He's defended by Landale. Here is Carter. Over Green. Clock at 4. Here's Risacher. And the 3 off target. Warriors leading by 9. White wide open. He fires. Cans it from downtown. White's got 6.
You gotta love how George always keeps his options open, willing to make the right pass.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by White.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Carter. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Carter's got his first points of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And here is Williams. And Fears pulls it down. Back to Ivy. Pass to Carter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now, here is George. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, we've seen George finish it so many times. PG, this man gets up with ease.
Risacher wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Risacher's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
A true highlight of Risacher's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Oh, my goodness, man. And that one is hammered home.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up the right, letting it all go.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there, Lane. Look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
Pelicans trail by 11. Black with it. He's picked up by White. To the middle. Arenas can't hit. On offense, here are the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Williams inside. They kick it out to Green. Pocket 6. Here's White. Trains the 3-pointer. White's got 12 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. You just got to love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Down low. Here's Bassie. Here's Risacher. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, Risacher has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
They kick it out to Green. Landale up top. Some nice passing by Golden State here. They set the screen. The 3 from George. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. The Pelicans making a switch here. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And the Warriors lead by 17. Ivy. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, great response from Ivy, matching the triple.
White looking around. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. And White slams it in.
One of the all-time great passing big men. Green opens up so many opportunities for this offense.
A nice shot by Black. Black's got 9 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Williams. It's White on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Different look here for the Warriors. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Pulls it up. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Curry with a wide open look. Nets the corner 3. Curry's got 26.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And a wide open look for Arenas. And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter.
The Warriors, 66.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. To the wing on the left. Here's Jefferson from down in the low post. It goes.
Assisted.
Jefferson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. In the corner, it's Harris. Goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by Post.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
To the wing right side. Right side Jefferson. And Jefferson throws it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Risacher. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 19. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And Grimes has it in the corner. Connects from three-point range.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And here are the Pelicans now.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Arenas. Drills the elbow jumper.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Outside Curry. And the Warriors, another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Carter. Another shot. And the layup is good.
And how about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
The shot by George, wide open. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Drives to the hoop. A nice shot by Pierce.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. And he makes good on the layup.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Got that bucket in no time at all. White's got 14 points now in the second half.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Here's Spears. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Richelet has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter. He stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Off target from outside. Pass to Green. Outside for George. From deep three-point land. And the Warriors, another 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
2 minutes.
Outside for Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jordan. Curry's got 35 in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here's George for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, when PG catches fire, few things can put him out. We've seen him go off tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Outside, George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and
Did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
From deep. Offensive rebound. And White slams it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And that one's good. Richelet.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for